International Airport, where President Donald Trump is about to take off. We missed the presidential motorcade, but as you can see, it's already going down the runway after a big day here in Atlanta, touching down around 1:30 this afternoon. And then the president making his way right to the Georgia World Congress Center for his big speech, which, as Richard just said, lasted about 20 minutes at the NRA convention.
And just listening to Richard as well, he said people came from all over. He talked to people from Lima, Ohio, who said, you know, they really are concerned with what is happening with gun rights. There was also the campaigning stop that he made with Karen Handel today, where she had the visit there with the president. Of course, he's throwing some big support behind her because of the race for the 6th congressional district seat between her and Jon Ossoff. And
about Karen Handel, he said, quote, she's totally for the NRA. She's totally for the Second Amendment. And then he also had a moment where he said, by the way, in primaries, let's not have 11 Republicans run for the same position. He said, that's too nerve-shattering. There was also a funny moment during the speech after President Donald Trump got off of Air Force One. Again, you're looking at the live pictures as they're about to take off. We then saw Senator David Perdue. His chief of staff told me yesterday that the senator would be on Air Force One. And then we saw Ted Cruz. And while he was delivering his remarks, he said, I'm about to introduce you two men. One of them I like, one of them I liked, disliked, and then liked again. So let me introduce to you Senator David Perdue, and then, oh, the other guy is Senator Ted Cruz. He's the guy who I liked, disliked, and now like again.
That's politics, isn't it?
It is.
And that's politics, and that's party politics there. Definitely. Of course, now we see Air Force One taking off. We do have reporter Dave Huddleston there, who has been at the airport for us all day, monitoring the back and forth goings of the president. But right now we see Air Force One finally gaining some speed, taking off there from Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. Another thing to mention, too, here is as the president is here visiting Atlanta, now just taking off, of course, this is impacting traffic, and we will be taking a good look at all of that for you, too, here in the 4 o'clock hour and on Channel 2 Action News.
The good news here is it's just 5 minutes after 4 o'clock. It could have been much worse had he left an hour from now. So fortunately, the freeways are back open. And right now, we want to go to Channel 2's Dave Huddleston. He's been at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International all afternoon. And Dave, you were there when the president touched down, and so many people came there to the airport just to get a glimpse of the president. That is a big moment for so many people.
And definitely, Craig and Wendy, a lot of people came here. More than 50 people came just to see the president, just a chance to see Air Force One in all of its glory, as we just saw it live taking off here from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. I had a chance to talk to some of those people who came here to the airport to talk to the president or just to see the president and let him know that they approve of the job that he is doing. As President Trump stepped to the front of Air Force One, a crowd of supporters erupted with cheers and applause. Elisa Akers from Paulding County says seeing the president was awe-inspiring.
It was so exciting. I mean, just to see Air Force One and then him come to the door, it's just, you know, it makes you feel patriotic. Very patriotic.
The president waved to the crowd, showing his appreciation. As he walked down the stairs, he was met on the tarmac by Governor Nathan Deal and his wife, and 6th congressional Republican candidate Karen Handel and her spouse. Handel actually rode with the president in the motorcade to the National Rifle Association convention in downtown Atlanta. Chad Caldwell of Roswell was also on the tarmac with his daughter Ashley.
I'm 47 years old and I finally got that close to the president, so I wanted them to have the same opportunity to know that it's realistic that you can meet a lot of important people as you're growing up.
14-year-old Avery Bloodworth also got to see the president, and it made her feel special.
Because I'm one of the few people who are able to see this happen in real life, so it was really breathtaking.
Breathtaking indeed. We want to show you another shot here from the airport. When the president moves, no one else does. So you can see the plane sitting on the tarmac waiting for Air Force One to get out of the Atlanta airspace. We also had a chance to talk to Governor Nathan Deal, who was, of course, here to greet the president. He said he wanted to thank the president for sending federal dollars to help rebuild I-85. We'll have more on that story coming up on Channel 2 Action News at 6. Reporting live from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, Dave Huddleston, Channel 2 Action News.